You asked me why I feel shame, and this is why. I feel shame because I trust him. I feel shame because I let him in, because I believe him, because I choose him. I feel shame because some people ask why I didn't get out. I feel shame because I cry, and this is why. You don't know the real him. He doesn't mean the things he does. He's stressed out and I pushed him too far. I don't want him to go and I don't want him to leave. Because I love him. We open up our hearts so freely and we surrender our all. But when the bruises start to show, we pretend it was just a fall. According to the Journal for Family Violence, published in 2015, Stockholm Syndrome is a psychological condition in an abusive romantic relationship where the victim feels a heightened need for nurturance and seeks out that comfort in his or her abuser. As a result, a strong emotional bond is formed between the two, making it harder for the victim to leave. Fortunately, in 2014, the National Network to End Domestic Violence reported a significant decrease in domestic violence cases across America and an increase in the demand for domestic violence services. These statistics show that more victims than ever before are seeking out available resources. While much progress has been made, this is still an issue that needs to be discussed if we can hope to see more and more victims break the bonds they have formed with their abusers and seek help before it is too late. With the poetries, Because I Love Him by Trouble, This Is Why by Anonymous, We Open Up Our Hearts So Freely by Anonymous, 2 O'Clock by Anonymous, and I Wait by Ghostwig. Silent Cries. It's almost 2 o'clock. This is where it begins. Bang goes the door. In he walks, tall and thin. He looks all around, looks me up and down. Then he goes for a drink without making a sound. Within a second, that drink's all gone. Get me another or else, is his song. So I get up from my chair with my head to the floor. But before I can grab it, he's there at the door. Quick punch to the face and a slap to the head. Get me a drink. He made my life a living hell, and this is why. He told me I was ugly, stupid, and useless. He told me that I couldn't survive without him. He made my family leave. He made my friends not want to come around me. He beat me like a punching bag because he could. The put-downs were constant. He wanted me to beg. He made my children watch what he did. The bruises and the broken bones, there were many. I wait, wondering why you keep apologizing and keep apologizing for the pain you keep giving and keep giving and keep giving. Please, get tired of giving me your love early tonight because I still need time to recover from last night. I wait, shrinking from the pain that you're going to give me now that you've already knocked me to the floor. The shoes that I bought you with my own fear blood, fierce sweat, and many tears start to kick me as I look up at your angry smile, wondering why killing me is bringing you so much abnormal satisfaction. I let it go when he yells and swears at me and my kids. I let it go when there's a bruise above my eyes. I let it go when he starts to twist my arm or break a bone. I fight the police when they try to arrest him because I want him home. Because I love him. I sometimes think I'd rather be dead. He asks for another and another again. He says he drinks to kill the pain. What pain, I think. I'm the one who's bruised. I'm the one who's battered and abused. Once he's asleep, I can go to bed. I don't sleep, though. Too many thoughts in my head. It's almost 2 o'clock. He's awake, now it begins. Bang goes the door. In he walks, tall and thin. A quick slap to the face. Then I love you, with a grin. So I'll wait till tomorrow, when a new day begins. I wait, hoping some passerby will hear my screams or your shouts through the broken window and be compassionate enough to get involved long enough to save my life by calling 911. I wait, inspecting my body to see if I'm damaged enough to go to the hospital, my one safe oasis away from you. And I lie to them, for your sake and safety, all while praying that I can stay for my own. I wait in the car for you to start the engine so I can hear the radio tune you out, you telling me that it's all my fault. Again. And you're so right, huh? Do you honestly expect me to believe that I made you do this? I should have known better. It's all my fault. I pushed him too far. I don't want him to leave and I don't want him to go. I love him. My family, they don't understand. They just don't have a clue. We have a home together, a family. He would never hurt them. You don't understand. He loves me. He really loves me. We allow it to continue, each and every day. We scream silent cries for help, but no one hears, no one sees, no one say. We allow ourselves to be bullied in every abusive way. It happens in every shape and form, day after day after day. I feel so alone, and this is why. It's hard for me to trust anyone, including myself. It's hard for me to believe in what I know is right. It's hard for me to think that I won't mess up again. One beating, then two beatings, then three. When does it end? When do the excuses stop? Does he really love you the way you love him? I know you love him, I know you do, but do you realize the horror you're putting your children through? It's hard for me to think that I will ever get over being ashamed, and this is why. I'm ashamed because I lost my self-worth. And I'm ashamed because I don't trust myself anymore. And I'm ashamed most of all because I don't always believe people when they say it's not my fault. But do you understand that it's not your fault and it's time for the cycle to end? He loves you, but not in the way you need. And I know you love him, but you need to love yourself. A punch to the face and a slap to the head. Right now. This is the time I plan my escape. I never should have met him. This was such a mistake. So I wait for you to realize that you have beaten love to a pulp and it doesn't live in this house anymore if it ever did. I thought I had it in the beginning until too late. Now I realize it's just something you use to lure those like me. So I wait. In the passing lane on the interstate, in a car donated to me by a friend, and a trunk packed with items from a safety list they gave me. I wait. No more. No more. Now I escape. I survive. And I rise.